The best and brightest fifth graders from 17 Rock Hill Elementary Schools embark on a journey that will tap into their academic abilities and require them to overcome many great obstacles. There will be questions about all the tough topics in the realm of science.
Scientific method for 20.
In this experiment, plant A was given water only. Plant B was given water. Children's school.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis is correct.
One by one, these teams will be put up to the challenge and pushed to their limits. Some will triumph, while others will exit gracefully. In the end, only one team will reach the final destination to be crowned as the Elementary Science Bowl champion. Welcome to Rock Hill School's Elementary Science Bowl.
Hello everyone, my name is Richard Camp. I'm your host for Science Bowl. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, we've made it to round 2 of the competition, so let's jump in and meet our teams. To my left, we have the team from York Road Elementary School. From the left, working the way in, we have Aiden, Kelly, and Caleb. To my right, we have the team from Oakdale Elementary School, and from the far right, working our way back in, is Brandon, Chase, and Alyssa. Later on in the show, we'll take a moment to get to know each of our contestants just a little bit better, but before we start, let's check our buzzers to make sure all of our equipment is working properly. And we look good to go there. Oakdale Elementary won the toss, so they'll choose our first category, but because this is the second round in a new board, let's check out the category titles. They are Black and White, Smarter Than a Third Grader, Math Bowl, Smarter Than a Fourth Grader, and 3-letter words. Please be sure to listen to the reading of the entire question before buzzing in. Is everyone ready? All right, Oakdale again won the coin toss, so they will choose the first question.
3-letter word for 200.
The animals in the picture are all mammals. Mammals produce live young. They do not lay eggs. They feed their young from mammary glands. In addition, mammals have hair on or blank, which helps them to stay warm. York Road.
Furs.
Can you say it a little bit louder?
Burrs. Like on a, like burr.
Say it again.
Fur.
Absolutely correct. It is fur. All right, York Road Elementary, you may choose the next question.
Math bowl for 100.
Math Bowl for 100. The ruler in the picture allows for measurement in centimeters. Which metric unit of measure would not be possible with this ruler? Oakdale? Two seconds. I'm sorry, Oakdale. York Road, do you have a response?
Millimeter.
Millimeter is correct answer there. York Road, you may choose the next question.
Smarter than a third grader for 100.
Compare the butterfly and grasshopper life cycle. The butterfly grows from egg to larva, then pupa to adult. The grasshopper emerges from eggs as miniature adults called Oakdale.
Larvae.
It is not larvae. That's not the answer we're looking for.
Nymphs.
Nymphs is the correct word. Make sure when you're speaking, you just speak into the microphone. Nymphs is the correct answer. Get the points, and you may choose the next question.
3-letter words for 100.
3-letter words for 100. What characteristic of a tree can we learn by counting its rings? Oakdale.
Age.
Age is absolutely correct. Oakdale is on the board, and Oakdale has control of the board. You may choose.
Black and white for 100.
This animal is not extinct, but its numbers have decreased to dangerous levels. What word do we use to describe this condition? York Road.
Endangered. Endangered.
Endangered is correct. You may choose the next question.
Smarter than a fourth grader, 100. Smarter than a fourth grader for 100.
Which object listed below, when placed in the gap from A to B in the diagram, will serve as a conductor to complete the circuit? Is it a plastic strip, cotton string, iron nail, or leather bracelet? Oakdale.
Iron nail.
Iron nail is absolutely correct, Oakdale, and you may choose the next question.
3-letter words for 500.
The majority of elements on the periodic table are metals. Mercury is a liquid metal, and bromine is a liquid nonmetal. What classification are all of the elements in the far right column? York Road.
Ions.
It's not ions. Oakdale, do you have a response? Remember, you lose no points for guessing. Any guess? The answer we're looking for there is gas. Gas. All the elements there in the far right column are gas. Okay, Oakdale, you had the last correct answer, so you may choose the next question.
Smarter than a fourth grader for 300.
What bodily structure are all of the organisms in the picture below missing? York Road.
A vertebrae.
A vertebrae or backbone is absolutely correct. You get the points there. Please choose our next category.
Smarter than a fourth grade, 200.
Study the diagram. What word do we use to describe the Earth's movement to different locations around the sun? Oakdale.
Evolution.
Not evolution. York Road, do you have a response?
Orbit.
Say that again.
Orbit.
Yeah, the judges are going to accept orbit. The word we're looking for there is revolution, which is the same as an orbit. So, York Road, you get the points, and you may choose the next question.
3-letter words, 400. 3-letter words for 400.
Water vapor in the air has a tendency to condense on the cool blades of grass in the early morning. What do we call this moisture? York Road.
Dew.
Dew is absolutely correct. York Road, you may choose again.
3-letter words, 300. 3-letter words for 300.
Closing out this category. In this picture, both a physical change and chemical change are taking place. What material is undergoing a physical change? Oakdale.
Wax.
Wax is absolutely correct. You get the points there, and you may choose the next question.
Math ball for 300.
A student needed to find the volume of a sphere. He filled a graduated cylinder to 80 milliliters, then dropped the sphere inside. The water level rose to 100 milliliters. What is the volume of the sphere? Oakdale. Oakdale.
20 milliliters.
20 milliliters is absolutely correct. You may choose the next question.
Black and white for 200.
The zebra and the horse are very close relatives. The zebra's stripes are in blank because the stripes make it difficult for predators to focus on a single one of them to attack. Oakdale.
Adaptation.
Adaptation is absolutely correct. And we are halfway through our board. Oakdale Elementary School has a score of 1,000 points. York Road Elementary has a score of 1,400 points. This is a very close game. There are a lot of big points left on the board. But while we've taken a pause, let's get to know our students just a little bit better. And I'm going to start over here to my left with York Road. Aiden, can you tell me why you wanted to be on the Science Bowl this year, the Science Bowl team?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. How about yourself, Kelly?
Because I like science and I like competitions.
Very good. How about yourself, Caleb?
I like scientifics and chemistry and physics.
Very cool. Very cool. Brandon, why did you want to be on the Science Bowl team this year?
To help bring home a trophy.
Nice, very nice. Chase, how about yourself?
To help bring home a trophy.
All right, and Alyssa?
Because I love science and I knew that I would learn more in the Science Bowl.
Very cool, very cool. And if I had been asked that question, I would have said just to be on TV. So there you go, folks. All right, well, let's get back into the game. The team who had the last correct answer was Oakdale. So Oakdale, you have the choice of the board.
Black and white for 400.
This animal has a special gland that it uses to spray a smelly substance on potential predators. What kind of adaptation is this? York Road.
Inherited adaptation.
Inherited adaptation? Inherited adaptation is not what we're looking for, Oakdale? Do you have a response? 5 seconds left.
A predatorial adaptation.
Predatorial adaptation? And judges are saying no for that one as well. What we're looking for is a behavioral defense. It's a behavioral defense adaptation. All right, Oakdale, you still have choice of the board.
Smarter than a fourth grader for 500.
500. Most food chains and food webs do not show the organisms that ultimately break down dead organic matter, although these organisms are very important. What is the classification of these organisms? Oakdale?
Decomposers.
Decomposers is absolutely correct. And you jump ahead by 100 points. Oakdale, you may select the next question.
Smarter than a fourth grader for 400.
Finishing off that category. What property of light is demonstrated in the diagram? Oakdale.
Reflection.
Reflection is correct. Oakdale, you may choose the next question.
Black and white for 300.
This is an orca, also known as a killer whale. This animal is a mammal. For what reason must it exit the water several times each day? York Road.
To breathe.
To breathe air is correct. York Road, you get the points, and the next question choice belongs to you.
Smarter than a third grader 500.
Usually we think of acceleration as speeding up or slowing down. What other change in motion is considered acceleration? York Road.
Velocity.
Not velocity. Oakdale, do you have a response? Five seconds.
Moving side to side.
Moving side to side is accepted. Changing of direction, moving side to side, or moving in a circle, correct? Oakdale, you get the points, and you are in command of the board.
Black and white for 500.
What is the most specific classification of mammals that lemurs and humans share? York Road.
Apes. No.
3 seconds.
Mammals.
Good. Repeat your...
Thumbs.
Not thumbs. It's not thumbs. Oakdale, do you have a response? 5 seconds left.
Walking on its back legs.
It's not walking on its back legs. We are looking for primates. Primates. All right, Oakdale, you may choose the next category.
Smarter than a third grader for 200.
There are several factors that affect sound. Which key of this toy xylophone will most likely produce the sound with the highest pitch? Oakdale.
The blue one.
The blue key is correct. Oakdale, you may choose the next question.
Math bowl for 200.
If one beaker holds 500 milliliters and another holds 1 liter, what fraction does the smaller beaker hold? Oakdale.
Half a liter.
Half a liter is correct. All right, Oakdale, you're in control. You may choose the next question.
Smarter than a third grader for 300.
Describe the change in matter taking place in the picture. Be sure to say that blank is changing to blank. York Road.
Is changing to water is changing to vapor.
Water is changing to vapor. A liquid is changing to gas.
Absolutely correct. Liquid is changing to gas. That is the correct answer. York Road, you get the points. And you are still in this. You have the next choice.
Math Bowl 400.
Math Bowl 400.
A student measured this beetle to be 1 14/16 inches in length. What is the fraction in its reduced form? Oakdale.
1 7/8.
1 7/8 inches is absolutely correct. Oakdale, you may choose the next question.
Math Bowl for 500.
A group of students were asked which subject was their favorite. Their responses are shown in the graph. What fraction in reduced form indicated that math was their favorite subject? Oakdale. 2 seconds.
1/5.
1/5 is correct. 1/5. And the last question on the board is smarter than a third grader for 400 points. The soil in the picture is made up of decayed parts of once living organisms. It is soft and very crumbly. What type of soil is this? York Road.
Hummus.
Humus is absolutely correct. You get the points. Well, our board has been cleared. We're going to pause for just a moment so that the judges can tally the final scores. We'll be right back.
In Rock Hill Schools, science is the favorite subject for many of our students. They are excited to learn about the world in which they live. Children are naturally curious, inquiring about both how things work and how they can make things work more to their benefit. In accordance with South Carolina's standards for science, our students engage in scientific study within the context of the science and engineering practices. Our teachers engage students with hands-on manipulatives from our mini science kits and our interactive texts. In Rock Hill, we believe that science is our future.
Well, welcome back. Our runner-up school today with a score of 2,400 points is York Road Elementary School. That was a solid effort today, guys. Kelly, you're the team captain. Would you please introduce to us all your teammates and your coaches?
To my right, I have Caleb Davis. To my left, I have Aiden Irby, Miss Mackey, Cameron, Joseph, and Miss Whiting.
Very nice to have you guys here. You gave a very solid effort right up to the last question, so congratulations to you. Our winning team today is Oakdale Elementary School with a score of 3,700 points. Team Captain Chase, could you please introduce to us the rest of your teammates and your coaches?
To my left is Alyssa Harrison. To my right is Brandon Smith. One of our coaches is Miss Hazlett and Miss Smith. And our alternative is Aspen Bailey.
Very nice. Way to go and good job today. Well, that's our show for today. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Kelly Pugh, Associate Superintendent of Instruction Dr. Harriet Jarowski, and Kim Massey, our Science Instructional Specialist, and all the wonderful crew here at SCE-TV, we couldn't do it without you guys, and we thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Science Bowl.